The Royal Borough of Windsor boasts 1,000 years of royal history. Here's the thing though, typical tourist experiences usually involve a walk along the stunning riverside, or popping in and out of Windsor's unique shops on the high street. Gifts for Raina. Oh, how about an aloe vera plant?
That's weird.
Or a Caesar. Don't forget Windsor's iconic castle with secret hopes of a royal sighting. But we are after more than a typical Windsor experience. Yoo-hoo, welcome back. I'm just gonna come right out here and say it. I'm Michelle and I adore Windsor. There's so much to do and see here that I've visited not just once, but 4 times. The combination of Windsor's rich history, stunning architecture, and the buzz of the high street makes for a wonderful destination to spend a day. Today, we'll be exploring the world's largest occupied castle. Typical, sure, but a must-see. And testing our skills on the River Thames to experience Windsor in an unexpectedly brilliant way. This is an unexpected, wonderful surprise. If this is your first time heading into Windsor, don't get hung up on the train station situation. Windsor-Eton Central and Windsor-Eton Riverside stations are barely 10 minutes apart and are both close to the castle. Speaking from experience, it's nothing to stress about. Arriving at Windsor-Eton Central is a nice introduction. It's kind of a fun station to wander around, and there are a number of cafes to choose from for an early morning pick-me-up before we start making our way over to the castle. I just love how close the castle is to everything. It's like you walk out and here it is. That was cute. Why aren't we cute like that, Eric? In fact, I only hold 2 fingers. Despite attracting nearly 1.5 million visitors every year, the queue is surprisingly calm for a Sunday. Much unlike the situation in 1902 following the reopening after Queen Victoria's death, it was said that from the entrance, a queue has spread. There are at least 1,000 persons waiting. Can you imagine? A royal home and fortress for over 900 years, the site of Windsor Castle, high above the River Thames, was chosen by William the Conqueror. This castle has been the backdrop for many royal weddings, and one I have only ever seen on screen and in photographs. This is a whole other level of a castle. The Queen has been living here since the start of the pandemic in 2020. And how do you know when she's home? Just kidding. No, this flag right here. If you see the Union flag flying over the castle, you're out of luck. It's the royal standard flag that indicates the legend. The woman herself is in fact on the premises. She could be chilling on the sofa getting a corgi snuggle in right now. The protective outer walls of the castle and central mound supporting the round tower and upper ward, where successive monarchs have had their private apartments, remain in the same position as originally designed. You look pretty cool standing there.
Little air cannon flight going over?
Really?
Yeah.
Now that we've admired some of the gardens, it's time to head inside. Windsor Castle has just over 1,000 rooms, and your ticket entitles you to see just a few. But first, we gotta sort out our lawn envy. You know, you never got our grass looking like that in Canada.
No, I also didn't have a guy looking over it.
Exploring Windsor Castle's state apartments blew me away. You can walk through ceremonial spaces that are still used by the Queen today. There are rooms filled to the ceiling with art, artifacts, and gifts received by the royal family from all over the world. First, though, you kind of need to enter through the right door. In addition to an unimaginable number of rooms, it takes a staff of horologists 16 hours to turn all 450 clocks inside the castle forward or back for daylight savings. Throughout history, Windsor Castle has successfully overcome a few attacks, and most recently by a single intruder at Christmas in 2021. Think you can scale that?
No.
I spy with my little eye something that's Canadian, and it's not me. This Douglas fir flagpole was a gift from Canada in a year I couldn't exactly confirm, but I think that's kind of neat.
We do.
You want ice cream? There is the option of seeing Queen Mary's dollhouse, but the queue was really long, and there's ice cream. Strawberry champagne or
Salted caramel.
do I go with the mint chocolate chip? You want salted caramel?
No problem.
Hello? If I manage to land an ice cream affiliate marketing deal one day, I've made it. Because we've just spent
17 pounds
on cones. Next stop, the gift shop, which is unexpectedly fun. But you know what always matches my decor is
Shot glass?
No cookies. Just put it in your arm. That was about to get out of control. Let's get back on track, shall we? Unfortunately, St. George's Chapel is closed today, but we can appreciate its Gothic glory from here just fine. Inside the chapel are the tombs of 10 monarchs, including King Henry VIII, his third wife Jane Seymour, and Charles I. And if that gives you the heebie-jeebies, it probably should. Windsor Castle is said to be one of the most haunted places on earth. Imagine looking over your shoulder to see Henry VIII hobbling around the corner. I mean, where do I sign up? What'd you think?
I think the history is absolutely remarkable.
Yeah.
The fact that we could walk on the ground where the kings and queens and our family got to walk is incredible. It's like an honor.
It's like, thanks for having me over.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know who's always eager to have you over? Wetherspoons. Hey, we're over here, adoringly referred to as posh spoons by some locals I know. The carpet and cheap pints let you know that you're in the right place to have a good time. Wetherspoons is like a rite of passage, and in my opinion, the Windsor Wetherspoons is worth a visit, or in my case, two.
Remember that movie with, like, you know, what's his name? Where someone narrates his life.
Is that what I'm like?
I enjoyed it.
Aside from my addition of obscure facts you didn't know you wanted to know, a visit to Windsor Castle is expected. With my friend Alka in town, I've suggested that we venture out in kayaks for an unexpectedly brilliant Windsor adventure. With assistance from Canoe and Kayak Adventures, we're ready to get out there.
So, sort of
How long is it going to take you to get to the States?
I live here, but we're from Canada, so very long time.
I think we'll stick to the suggested route. So far, incredibly relaxing, unless you're not a bird person.
Treat.
Good thing we looked back. We almost missed the view we came here for.
This little green bridge?
So we think we're on the right track. And this is where things are about to get interesting.
Blackberries. Gotta get close to them without going in the bush. Not the easiest task in the world. Oh, there's really good ones right here. Oh. Oh, they're so good. Do you want a berry? I don't know if you eat berries. Do you want that? This is an unexpected, wonderful surprise. I'm sure someone out there is gonna be like, Michelle, you're just eating random berry fruit that you found. Listen, Canadians know their blackberries. Ow! It's in our blood. Oh, there we go, I'm in. Oh, I'm in. Literally. I'm literally in a blackberry bush. Is there anything better? I don't think so. There's a bunch over there. They're delicious.
Someone fishing nearby was curious about all the commotion. Sorry.
Yeah, have a nice day.
With our campaign for blackberries now at an end, and this very minor near miss, or two, we head back out towards the Thames. and try to figure out where the heck we've ended up.
Yeah, that looks right to me.
It's been a while since I've been out on the water, and I kind of forgot how friendly boaters are and why coordination is key.
She's like, I'll go this way. So beautiful. Sorry to scare you.
Should you still have energy after all that, a walk across the river to Eton is lovely for a riverside lunch or to check out the shops. There's also Windsor Great Park and Savile Garden, among other attractions, but I think I'll need to wait until my 5th visit to check those out. There's a lot going on in Windsor. Maybe you have your own Windsor stories, or maybe you even fancy a visit yourself. Pop down into the comments to let us know. We've shared an unexpectedly brilliant adventure today, but the thing is, one castle never feels like enough, and if you like castles as much as I like castles, then you might like to explore Warwick Castle next. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you in the next one.